Boop! Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Angry Duck Automotive. This video we're going to be doing a bit of flat and polishing on the Zephyr roof. The weather's really good today. It probably is a little bit hot, but I think we'll manage. We're going to keep it cool with the hose pipe until it's polishing time, so hopefully it will be gooder. Bit of sad news today. Well, good news for Father, sad news for the rest of us. Looks like the Angry is going off this afternoon to its new home. So we'll have a quick look at that before it goes. I think the chap's travelling quite a way to come down and get it. So yeah, that'll be good. Father will be pleased to have a bit of money back and be able to spend some more on a Studebaker. So that'll be good. So yeah, we'll go in the garage in a little while and we'll have a look, see what Father's been up to as well. He's had a busy week, and we'll go from there, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Stay tuned, and we'll do some boring sanding. We're going to wet flat the roof. We'll start off with 1500 grit. Obviously then go down to 2000, 2500, and then we're going to cut it with G3 compound and a polisher. Hopefully we've got enough lacquer on that we don't rub through, but it's always a challenge. But I'm going to do it by hand so we can see, you know, what we're doing at the time, rather than using a machine to wet flat it. So we're going to use a block, bit of 1200 on it, and away we go. So yeah, one last look at her before she goes off to her new home. I think the bloke's pretty keen. He's coming a fairly long way to get it. So I pretty much think he's going to have it. But yeah, I'll be sorry to see the old girl go. But glad it's going to be taken away and looked after and, you know, probably kept indoors and stuff. But yeah, bless her. The old roof's looking good today in the sun. Nice and sparkly. Bloody lovely. But yeah, this is going to be our project for the day. There's a few bumps and stuff of lacquer in the paint and a bit of orange peel, so we're going to slowly wet flat that back. Hopefully we can make it look like glass. It's finished. But it's pretty good now, but it's rough. Surface like orange peel. So yeah, we shall deal with that today. Oh, Chevy's in the background there. He gets a bit neglected, really. It's a bit of a shop truck workhorse kind of thing, but it's the season where it's going to be out and about pulling its caravan around for the summer. So Father's got some really big shows he's going to this year. So yeah, look out for that. So the tools we're going to use today are soapy water, 1200 grit wet and dry, and a block. And I may stop you in a minute, put you on a time lapse, because this is going to take a while and it'll be boring, I expect, to watch. But we're just going to soap it down. I've already washed the roof off with the hose and given it a good wipe off. So we're just going to apply a bit of soapy water to the surface. And then just gently. With the 1200 grit, use the block. Let's see if we can get all the bumps down. Just doing like lines, but I'm also doing circular motions as well. Like I say, I'm not a professional bodywork guy by any stretch. I just try and have a go. Doesn't really feel like you're doing anything, but I expect when we wipe it off with a rag in a minute, you'll be able to see where I've been. With a bit of luck. The sail panels were actually really peely. Always used to go to body shops and stuff like that, and a guy that I know from Metalhead Fabrications up in Callington, he always give me one piece of advice. He says, sand it down until you think you've done enough, and then when you think you've done enough, start again. So as we're pushing the soap through, we can still see like the little ripples and stuff. It's collecting. But it's getting so much better. Here's a bit rough still. So you can almost see like the peel when you're doing it because the soap drags through it. Do you want to come over here and have a look? That's probably not as interesting from back there, to be fair, but we can get you out and look at the actual roof surface maybe. Let's do that, let's move you. Give my arm a break. We just keep going and going and going, basically until the roof is smooth, or I run out of patience. This is going to make a bloody mess all over the satin black, that's for sure. Farmer's welding something. He's playing with brake calipers today. He's done his front ones, they're all reconditioned and put back in again. This is going to take hours. It's going to make a very interesting video. Purple Monster kind of day today, Monster Punch. We are in no way sponsored by Monster. We wish. Just a free supply would be good. Lovely. Obviously I'm not putting a huge amount of pressure on this because we don't want to rub through on the corners and things. Just have to be patient, I suppose, and let it do its thing. Right, let's get a rag and see where we're at. So we are getting there. So I just wiped it off with a rag just to see how we're getting on, and you can see like all the bumps because they're like a matte colour now. While we're taking the heads of them off, it's still fairly peely, but there's no big lumps there anymore. It's just literally smoothing out now. More in towards the middle really, and more there, and more there. But yeah, we'll get there slowly but surely. Like I say, we're no expert here. You know, I've done a few roofs, but never done one outside in the driveway before, like country style. Well, you do usually put them inside, I must admit. When I've done the Chevy one, that was in the garage there, and the Angry was inside as well. But we've got that occupied at the moment, so God, it'd be nice to have like a unit working. Oh, don't get me wrong, we have got a unit, but it's literally for storage, really. shared. I can't afford one all by my own self. But yeah, cool guys I can share it with, you know, they're very, very cool. But yeah, it's not quite the same as having your own place set up with your tools and all that sort of stuff, or lack of tools if you're me. I'm just trying to take the bulk of the lumps out with this 1500. It's the coarsest that we're going to use today. I can feel it's already getting better, it's not dragging hardly at all now. Right, now more 1200 on the other side. Maybe I could have started off with a bit of coarser paper, but obviously I didn't want to rub through to the flake. Because if you rub through to the flake goes silver, and then it's not flaky and it doesn't sparkle anymore. This side's actually a little bit rougher by the looks of it. Some more knobbies to take out on this side. Big one there. He's going down. Because I don't know if you remember, but there was bugs floating around, weren't there, and landing in it and all that kind of stuff. So we're trying to create like a show paint job outside, really. It's not ideal. It's not exactly boot conditions. This is going to take long, guys, so I'll bring you back when we've got a bit of progress done. Woo-wee! Wow, it's getting warm. Yeah, we're making progress. So I've 1200'd the whole roof off with a bit of wet soapy water, and it's not looking too bad. I'll spin you around, you can have a look. As you can see, it's a lot smoother than it was, and we're just cleaning off all the residue to see what it's what it will look like once it's polished. I may have to go over it with the 2000, but at this stage, I'm thinking I might just put a polishing wheel on it and see what happens. It's made a hell of a mess though. It's going to be a nightmare to get all that off the satin black. But yeah, I think by the time that's polished, it won't look too bad. It's feeling pretty good. I mean, there's still little bits and bobs, but the trouble is what I don't want to do is rub through to the flake. I'd rather it be a bit bumpy than a bit silvery, if that makes sense. But yeah, I think that'll do. We might polish that straight away and see what happens. So what we're using is a little bit of advanced liquid compound from G3. G3 stuff's like the best I've found for doing these kind of jobs. We're going to change the pad. This one's a soft pad. We're going to go with a slightly harder purple. And that one's brandy new. You don't have to have a new pad, but it helps. It does help. I just need to go and find a squirty bottle of water on its own now. Okay, so this is going to make a mess. So what we're going to do is we're going to wet our pad up. Some moisture in there. And we're going to put our polish on. We'll give it a shake. And hopefully we'll be able to polish it back like... There we go, that's better. Right, this is going to make a hell of a mess. So we're just going to wet the bit of roof down that we're going to polish first of all, a little bit. because we don't want to burn through. And then we're going to set the polisher on number 1 speed. And then we're just going to give it a little one of them around the roofage. Start her up. And this is just working the polish in, getting it to cut. And we just rinse and repeat, over and over again until it's done. I'll put you on a time lapse because it's going to be boring. That was hard work. So we've done all the cutting, we've buffed it off with the machine. So now what we've got to do is we've got to give it a good wax. But there's so much mess all over the car now that I've got to clean the car first. So we're going to give the car a wash off with a hose and a bit of rag, wipe all the polish off of it, and then we'll put it back in the sun a little bit, and we'll do a bit of a wax job, and then we can see what we've ended up with. Well, it seems to be washing off okay. I was worried that it was going to be stuck all on there and I'd have to polish the satin black, which wouldn't be ideal, would it? Seems to be coming off. God, it's got everywhere. We are winning. It's looking pretty good. I'm going to chuck some water glue over it now to protect it because it's cut, and then we should be right on. It's looking really good, so I think it's a win. Wax on, wax off. Hot work. Do you want to have a look? Let's have a look. Look at that thing, guys. That's pretty good, isn't it? There we go, pretty damn good if you ask me. Shining like a diamond in a goat's ass. Well, all gone quiet here. The chap has come down to have a look at the Angry Duck. So Faber's just ripped him off down the road to have a little look at that and take him for a drive, see if he likes it. Hopefully he'll really like it and take it with him. And then it goes to a good home, which is, you know, what it's all about, isn't it? You know, you find somebody that will look after it and hopefully he's going to put it away in a garage and whatnot. And it will be good for more years here to come. So it'll be gooder for longer rather than being outside here and sort of like, you know, being a bit extra. While we're in here, I'll spin you around and we have a little look, see what Faber's been up to, shall we? There she is, the old girl. She's back on her paws again. Got all her feet on. Motor's in now, I think, for good. Engine mounts are done. Brake pipes are done. Calipers are reconditioned and back on now. And I believe him and Dave were up here a minute ago bleeding the brakes. So I believe it's even got brakes front and back. So almost ready for a bit of wiring. A carburetor to go on. And then, here we go down underneath. Bit of wiring, bit of carburation, and you see the nice prop shaft there that all made up. Pretty damn good. Starting to look almost like a functioning truck. So yeah, all pretty good under here. Now all painted up. So yeah, pretty much finished. So in a fairly short time, it's come together really quick, really quick. See new calipers up there, that all done, reconditioned, new seals, new pistons and everything. So there we go, guys. Just got to make an exhaust, which shouldn't be any problem. There's plenty of room for exhausts up here, and yeah, bloody lovely. You can see the seals that he made there, look, tied in nicely. So yeah, when new brake lines. So yeah, when he's finished, this is going to be a really nice driving truck. The next stage of that is going to be a bit of wiring, and then start putting all the tin-work back on, and the laborious bodywork schedule task. Yeah, fun times. Right, everybody, that was well worth the effort. The roof on the Zephyr has come out lovely. I could probably spend another few hours cutting and polishing it again, but every time I do it now in the future, if I've got a couple of hours spare, then I'll give it another go and it'll get better and better. But at the minute, it's looking at pucker. I'm really pleased with it. So we'll call it an end to the video there. Thank you very much for watching till the end. You're all legends. Thank you to all the people that have subscribed this week as well. You're all legends. But we are going to take one last look at the Anglia because she is off to a new owner now. So they're going to take it on now. And if you see it kicking around, I think Northampton area, then give them a flash and a wave. And yeah, goodbye, Angry Anglia. Goodbye, little buddy. Hopefully they have as much fun with it as we've had.